Trying something different today. See if it works out. It's been super laggy today, so. Alright. We're going to start off with Rudy right here. Looks like it's just a basic one. Someone has one with like an autograph for more, but this is just a basic one. See, Rudy, VHS, tape. I am super drained today. Just a long day. I've been getting up earlier though, so that's been helpful. I don't think I was talking. Can you hear me now? Is it good right now? What studio is this one? Columbia Tristar Home Video. Looks good on my end. Like the bar is like super high when I talk. Do you like the format? This is going to go in R27. So yesterday I forgot to tell you of all like the random stuff I got. So I got like what's it, like filler plush bags, like, you know, like cotton, like bags where people use for crafting. Got a lot of those like stitch things, but not the patterns, but like the bases. It'll be like, you know, so much square footage of like a base pack or something like that, where people can like do their own stuff on it. Should be good now. Oh yeah, I can't connect the app to the screen. I wouldn't even know how. I'm sure there's a way, but considering this computer is so slow, it would probably break it. Ah, stuff's falling. Oh no, the scissors. Oh, I forgot them. I have to go grab my scissors. Or do I have another pair here? No. I'll be right back. I thought I was ready for everything. I can hear myself all the way in there. We'll have to see what someone else says. Maybe it's still in the room. That was me. Yeah, I left. Got my scissors. Oh, it's a mess here. Even though I cleaned it, technically less of a mess. I miss not having Scotch tape. Alright, is that listed? Oh, I have to make sure I put it in the right. Oh, okay, cool. It loaded up quickly. Alright, next up. Richard Simmons. Oh, this one's a sealed one. Tone in Downtown. I don't know if this one. Firmer buns. Nominal abdominals. There we go. So let's look this one up real quick. Let's see. We got Richard Simmons, Tonin Downtown VHS. Let's see. New. It's new. $764, $10. Yeah, I'll list it like slightly more than bulk rate, but barely. Tonin Downtown. Mic looks good. Like everything about it looks good. It's closer to me than normal. The bars are normal, like the sound bars. It's definitely not upside down. Might just sound like quiet or whatever because no one's talking to me yet, so I'm not in announcer voice. Alright. Let me make sure it's the here, let me double check. No, yeah, no, it's the right microphone. I thought maybe it actually attached to the webcam microphone, but it did not. It's the right microphone. Hello, hello, hello. Does my sound good for the new viewer? If you don't mind me asking. have this one listed. So lucky I got a lot of those, like, baggies that were, like, elongated and awkward, but they worked perfectly for the VHS. Sorry for tape noises. I don't have Scotch tape right now. It's just a shame. Alright, next up. Make sure there's no buggies. Diamonds Are Forever, James Bond. Make sure it matches. Right here. So we'll look up this one. There's like Sharpie on it, but I don't think that's a signature. But if someone has the same signature, then maybe. Okay, let's go with Diamonds Are Forever VHS tape. Oh, I actually just realized the volume's on max. Like, I actually can't turn it up anymore. Like, it's all the way up. I was just gonna turn it up. Here's $10 for this one. $10 for brand new. This one's not brand new. Let's see, solds. It's a remastered one. Do not have the CBS Fox one. I just have like this basic one. It sold for $7.50 free shipping, so it's like a bulk rate. I don't think I could do the booming voice. Curious how many tapes I have left. There's 2 cassettes here. I haven't started on the cassettes yet. When I'm doing like the same item with the same price, I can just go through it pretty quickly. Here comes the tape briefly. Oh yeah, I have to mention there's Sharpie on this. Just on the box. Oh, when it loads. Oh, it's been so slow for loading. It's painful. Okay. Waiting. Make sure this case is good. I don't remember this one. We got saved. I'll look it up in a second when I fix my old listing. There's Sharpie, just a little bit, it's just the letter P on the front and back of the case. Alright, that's good. Let's look up saved. Saved. Let's turn off sold. Is that the name? Nothing's coming up. Nothing at all? Saved. What else can I put in there? Huh. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I did. Let's just do no exclamation. Nope. See, that's a weird one if no one has it. I don't know what price to put it. Wait. No. Really? I'm going to do the image search on this one. Oh, it came up then. So weird. I wonder if I type in the same words. Let's see. Let's do MGM Home Entertainment saved VHS comedy. Oh, there it is. So this one does sell for more. Ooh, finally a winner. Not many of them were winners. Alright, there we go. Cool. There's 20. Yes. Okay. I'll use the same title. What's happening, Dream Beams? How's it going? Just a long, tiring day. Just started listing the VHS tapes because I have to clear out the car of them. It's out of control. So I'm stressed about it. But we already sold like 6 of them. It's like one of those things you list and a lot of them are like bulk and they do sell over time, kind of like the CDs I listed many years ago. But when I'm doing it, it feels like I'm not doing anything like super special. So I just have to believe and then keep listing them. Did you grab anything from your Two things. Did you grab anything from your thrifting? And two, is the sound messed up for you? Oh, you collect VHS. I saw you posted something on your channel. I didn't know if it was because I had posted that I got a bunch, so it reminded you and you posted something, or if it was just coincidence. Mostly a special interest. Yeah, you're not going to be collecting like the classic ones, because there's probably too many of them. And they're recorded from TV tapes. Yeah, see, that's cool. Yeah, VHS are weird for reselling because, like, we've always picked up the stuff, and a lot of people always, like, thought it was junk, but then we've always done well with it, and this is, like, the most amount of VHS we got in one go. There was, like, a good time frame where we, like, found none, and, like, Gen Z's been getting into it. I'm not sure how many millennials are more into it or back into it. This is such an annoying case. It's hard to get the one out. It was like a library copy one. Popularity of VHS and DVD is rising. Yeah, we've noticed that. People don't want to pay for the streaming, or the streaming services get rid of like what people want to watch. And for like how everything is increased in prices across the board, the stuff is like technically really, really cheap. Like, let's say you're into, I don't know, like Pokemon cards. You can spend $100 and not get much. You go and spend $100 in VHS or DVDs, you can actually get like a ton right now for that price, which is kind of absurd. One card or like a couple hundred DVDs or 100. It depends on how good you are at sourcing. You could probably find, like how we did, free VHS and DVDs as long as you're keeping an eye out for it, for people that just don't care about this stuff anymore. I only found out recently that like people are grading VHS, which is like, I don't know, that everything is just getting financialized. Everything has to be a grade. It's nonsense. That's like something I learned recently, that people are like grading the sealed ones. I wouldn't spend money to get it graded, but I'll sell the sealed ones. Grading's crazy too, because it is crazy. You're turning a physical product into a speculative product. Like, it turns like a physical thing into a digital thing, where people are like, what's the value of this thing based off of a professional who, like, what's a professional? Is there schools or anything for it? No, it's just, someone, a corporation or company says they're a professional and they're grading your stuff. Yeah, it's subjective. I don't knock if people like it, but it's just not a thing that I have a passion for, or nothing that I personally value. Like, specifically, if someone wanted to sell me like a collection of VHS and they were graded, I would probably just pass, because I know that the stuff would sell, but I don't believe in it myself, so like I wouldn't put my money where my mouth is. Well, I guess I would. I wouldn't buy it because I just don't know the value of it and who's going to buy it. I can't picture the person getting into it, but if it was all like raw VHS, I can imagine all the customers that want the raw VHS and what they would be looking for. I have like one graded Pokemon card and one graded comic book. And the comic book I got in a trade, I lost big time on that trade. I traded like a magic card, which is now worth more. And then the comic series I got was just like the person started writing like different stuff. And I don't even think he's finished it. It was like the Saga series. And then people didn't like his like halfway point. He like unalived a character, like one of the main ones in the middle of the series. It was just like people were like, what? Why? And then the Pokemon cards, someone was like, a long time ago, they were like, I think like trading with me or something. They're like, oh, this is like $50. It was like a Legendary Collections Mankey, like a common card, but it was the reverse foil ones from like that rare set called the Legendary Collections. I was like, oh, sure, whatever, I'll trade you. Like, they really wanted the stuff I didn't really care that much about, so I was like, whatever, I did the trade, but it's worth like a lot now, but I don't. It's kind of crazy to me what the solds on that are right now. And it's also, it's hard to value because it's like, oh, this Mankey card is a 9.5, so like, I don't know, is it, I've seen stuff from 200 to 700, so it's like, I don't know what the price is. I'll just keep it for now. Whatever. I like Mankey. I remember the person was really happy for trading me, so like I made someone happy, so it's whatever. It's just a good memory at this point. Oh, I almost listed this one too cheap. The saved one. Yeah, the graded Legos and action figures. I gotcha. You remember saved? Do you know why it's there's not that many? Most of the VHS I got were kind of like bulk ones. This is probably like the of the 300 I listed. This is probably like number 5. That's like above $5. Do you like when like people have their recorded like family stuff on them? I have a bunch of these. Annetta said that I should put them all aside, just like random ones, and people can re-record on them. But I didn't know if that's what you meant, or if you just actually meant someone like put it in, recorded like whatever show was running, and then you kind of have like a cool VHS because someone recorded something kind of unique. All right. Next up, Breakfast at Tiffany's. This one right here. Let's see. How do I spell it? Tiffany's. Interesting. Yeah, this one's new. It's not going for too much. New. Alright, it's gonna be a bulk price. Oh, like with the commercials and stuff? Yeah, I guess that's cool. It's Rorschach. How's it going? You won't be on a lot. That's okay, but you'll pop up here and there. I felt bad because, like, last time we talked, I said I might have some miniatures, but I got to... Like, all the stuff's in the car, so I really have to do the VHS and stuff. It's, like, one category. Kind of maybe boring for people to watch, but I need to get the car cleared up. Any success in the VHS sales? Yeah, we've sold like 6 or 7 at this point on different platforms. Nothing crazy, probably like, I don't know, 60, 70, $80 total. It's definitely one of these things that will like add up over time. I don't even know if I have like miniatures. I'm sure I do right now, but everything's like a mess. I need to like organize stuff. I'm like super stressed about my lack of organization right now. It like mentally drains me. Like there's like stuff I want to do at the storage unit. Like I just keep going. I can't get any sleep, like much sleep, but I just keep going. But at some point, my brain just like fries out, and then I can't do anything else. Even if I'm trying, I just can't. And I've been trying to read at night. You sold Breakfast at Tiffany's Blu-ray and vinyl record at the flea market. Oh yeah, that's right. You've been doing the flea market. You've been doing the flea market. Should grab my passport because I still have a couple years of my passport. Go in the car, show up with the GoPro that I rent from the library, go to your flea market, pick up some stuff. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. We wouldn't be able to leave the cats and such and leave the eBay. Not bad, but they are moving, which is a great sign. Yeah, kind of a little bit faster than I thought. At first, when I was listening a bunch, I thought they would sell a little bit faster, but I always forget it just takes time. I could list like a really good thing on eBay, and it still takes time. People are busy with their life, so not everyone's like having a safe search on every item that exists. Just watch for mold on the tapes. Yeah, there was some. I think there's one that I listed that I have to like actually go back and like delist because I didn't know what it was, and then later on I found another tape with like stuff on the wheel. I'm like, oh, Annetta, what's this? She's like, that's garbage. I'm like, oh, okay. But then I forgot to go back that day and delist the other one. It was from like my first 2 days of listing. Oh, you never saw that they could have mold? Yeah, I didn't know either. I guess it makes sense. Anything can have mold. It's just like moisture and bacteria growing and stuff. So, but it's like on the reel. Bring the cats, they'll drive. They have to start contributing to the family. Oh yeah. Nah, one of them like she when she's like in her cat carrier or just out of the house, she goes like full feral, like shocked, like doesn't move. You can like snap in her face, just like full on, just like traumatized, just staring, like shaking basically, and she won't stop. So the other one's usually fine with the drive, but then she's like chattery. She's always like row row row. Moving them when we moved into this place was a pain because it was like a 2-hour drive. I drove the moving truck, but then I had to drive the cats, and they were like apparently meowing the whole time. You took your cats on a road trip in 2016, Vancouver to Ontario and back. Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'm too nervous of like I don't want them to get outside. I don't want any like accidents to happen. So but I know one of my cats I could train to get like a little stroller, like those cat strollers. I'm pretty sure she would like it and just walk around. But one, we're actually near an area where there's like a lot of ticks, so I don't want them to get ticks. And then two, I just don't want them to get out of the cage and then have an accident happen. You were nervous about losing them. Yeah, that's how I would be too. You used to have some Benadryl for animals when you traveled with your old cat. That makes sense. That's the last time you were in the USA. Oh, I never knew you visited. I've only gone to Canada one time when I was 18. That's actually when I got my first passport. Did like a road trip with some high school friends. And then I think I talked to you a long time ago about It was like there's like a board game convention there, which I don't think they have it anymore because the company changed to like the YouTube channel changed like the people who run it. But there used to be one, Shut Up and Sit Down, and I think it's in Canada, like West. I don't know which province it is, but and then I thought about it briefly, but because it was like a smaller, whatever company, just a couple people from YouTube, the tickets were really high, so they could like afford to rent out the place. So we almost went to like a board game convention there. But that one actually ended up getting canceled, I think, because of COVID. So it was good that we didn't have our money locked up for a couple years. I'm pretty sure they refunded everyone. It's probably rough for them too. So we would have gone, but even if we had committed to going, it was canceled anyway. So yeah, the Shut Up and Sit Down one. Remember we like briefly talked about it, but then like tickets were like 300 or something. It was like just a lot. And they apologized to people saying that they were like basically charging costs, like they weren't actually profiting on the actual tickets, which like most people were like, yeah, I guess we understand, but it was still expensive. I just told that. Yeah. That was a bit ago we talked about that. Oh yeah, Shucks. That was the name. Yeah, Shucks. I forgot they had an official name for it. I think that they stopped doing it. It was at the Vancouver Convention Center, which means it's the real deal. Yeah, they had a lot of people come for the first few years. They were like super popular. They still are, but they're like it's like a different crew. One of the main like characters or actors, I don't know what to call it for a YouTube channel, but they did skits, so it was actor for YouTube. They did their own thing, and then they hired someone else, and that person's like a different person, part of the crew now. But they did some of the conventions with him at the time. All right, Lady Sings the Blues 2 set VHS tape. $300. You're still offended by that? It might have been like slightly less. It was a lot. So we got this one right here. We're gonna look it up. Yeah, nothing like special. This one's I don't have the sealed one, but these ones are sealed. The ones that are like a little bit more. They are kind of all over the place. I'll look at solds real quick to see if that matters. $12 for new. DVD for this. Blu-ray. Yeah, it's just gonna be like a bulk price. That's Motown. Speaking of like recorded stuff on VHS, it was like camcorders, but we got a bunch of like my family's I don't know, like Christmas and Easter and birthday parties and wrestling matches and stuff. We just have to get our VCR works because we have like a little VHS tape that you can put in a camcorder little cassette, and then you can put it into the VCR and see it. I know that stuff was good, but I know Anetta's gonna have a kick watching it. We had a lot of recorded stuff. My parents recorded a lot. I'm sure I don't even remember everything that's on there. I'll just upload one of the videos when I was like 6 at Christmas or something. Just randomly upload it to the channel. People be like, what's this? Oh, I only have photos. We have a bunch of photos too. I don't know. My mom always liked like what I call man gadgets, where it's like the, you know, whatever the next invention is. She would always love that stuff. As seen on TV. Oh, I don't like this stuff, but because of that, she recorded a bunch on a camera recorder. Oh, I thought I just got a notification from eBay, and it has the same noise for live for the return. Your parents were like that too. They never got a camcorder for some reason. Well, we still have to get them to work. They might not be working. I don't know. What are we missing for the VCR? Was it just like the cords to hook up to the modern TV? Like the AV cables? Oh. The Thorns, our gas stations, screwed themselves because they handed out a free Lifesavers or Skittles like rewards coupon, but the way that it scans in the system is you can get any size. So I got to get the massive size for free. It's supposed to be like $8. They definitely did not intend that, but I got the big one. It is super rare for them to get rid of like free stuff. They like slowly started getting rid of all their like good programs that they had. They used to do like buy 7 drinks, get your 8th one free. They got rid of that. You like sour Skittles? I could have gotten those. But I think the Skittle bags, their biggest one was not as big as the Lifesaver gummies, so I was just going for maximum quantity. Oh, the tropical Skittles? Yeah, they're all good. I like all the Skittles. Skittles only get bad to me when you have like too much in a row or something. That's the only time they're not that good, but then there's like a reset timer in my head where it's like, oh, I've had too many Skittles, and then maybe like a month or 2 or 3 or something, the taste comes back. Oh, someone put Grumpy Old Men on this. recordable one. This one is Jumpin' Jack Flash. Whatever that one is. They have that recorded on this one. This one I can list Grand Canyon Selections version. You hate eating candy these days because it instantly coats your teeth. Yeah, usually wait 30 minutes, like after your teeth stop producing the acid or whatever, so you can like then brush them. I'll brush them. It's a lot of work though. I don't always do it. 20th Century Selections Grand Canyon VHS tape. I'll be charging shipping, so all this is just the same to me. Yeah, it's like a bulk rate one. Oh, I don't know if this is possible. I don't know how many people do the like use the buy 3 get 1 free. I don't know if that's like easy, if eBay makes it easy with how combo orders work, but it might be worth us looking into. But it might be like instantly, if they do a combo order or counter offers, maybe it stops working. Yeah, I've never seen either of these two. Jason's like slightly older than us, so that's probably why. Plus he collects VHS. You try that on all the media at some point, but no one ever used it. Yeah, I feel like it's probably like I don't even know how it would work. I would feel like if I'm shopping on eBay and then like how does it work with combo offers? I would also be like, nah. I would be. I don't know what the right word is. Skeptical. I guess we can just like keep in mind if someone sends a bunch of offers and then like let's say if they're getting like 2 or 3 VHS, and then we can be like, okay, well we would do a buy 2 get 1 free or something, so just keep it in mind for offers. But I feel like we would do that anyways. People don't read. Yeah, that's true. I also I'll also give people a little bit, even though that is exactly true, a little bit of benefit of the doubt, because like maybe not right now. Definitely on the phone there's more like fluff in your face, but like there's like this isn't really clear. Some of this is not necessary. eBay doesn't need to show it has 2 watchers. They don't have to like give people FOMO. This should just kind of be like one price someone can look at. This could be like a tighter like line, so it could be like maybe BO next to this, delivery in a small, it could be, this could be like easier to like scroll. It should be like 2 lines. It should be this and then the coupon, so it's like nice and clear. This, I don't know, it's a lot. eBay, like they put stuff all over here. Now you have like a product rating on here. It's like, it's a lot. They do make the coupon red. I don't know if red's a good color for it. It's not the worst, but it's like not the best, like laid out. Oh yeah, description. I think we talked about that last time. It's the worst. You have to like usually click to pull it down. Oh, the live notifications, I want the ability to turn that off. Drives me insane, and I'm sure I'm not the only one in that group of people that just I want to be able to turn those off. Half our notifications every day is just like, oh, this person's gone live. I'm like, I don't even buy jewelry. Like, I'm not even interested in this. Why is it pinging me? You just learned you can tap on the title to pop up the description in the app. Yeah, see, that's not intuitive. You just, accidentally came across that? You accidentally touched it one time and found out? I didn't know that either. They just need to make the whole website, like, user-friendly. Like, they need to clean the UI up, but I don't know if they can at this point or how much time it would take them. It's like, what, over 30 years? There's probably like stuff that's just like unchangeable at this point, or they wouldn't know how. You tried signing us for live? Yeah, that would just be like, I'm not against it, but that would take all the time away from like eBay. It'd be like a different business strategy. Oh, they're all stacked up on Pokemon card sellers. That's true. We could do that, but we're not getting rid of the Pokemon stuff we have, so we would have to go out and like, I don't know, it'd be like low profit margins. Getting Pokemon to flip these days is like, I don't know, it feels like almost impossible. Or shoes. I don't know if I can hype up shoes. Like, I know Pokemon, but you gotta be like a hype person for these things. I could do it for certain categories, but shoes, I'd be like, I don't know, guys, I think this is cool. Become a shoe scalper. I don't know, just no interest in it for me. And then they're dirty, and I don't know, I don't want to clean them. Too lazy. I'd rather count a board game than to clean like 10 shoes. I don't know, it's just not my thing. Alright, next one. It's one of those workout ones. It's Denise Austin, bounce back after baby. Gotta work out after I have a baby. Let's see this one. Remember we used to do like decent selling these on DVD, the workout stuff? Because that was during 2020, 2021, where a lot of people were stuck at home and trying to get back into shape. So the stuff was selling for a lot. Alright, sealed, pre-owned. Yeah, if it was sealed, it would be worth a little bit more. Oh, my brother just recently went to a community yard sale. And he said people were constantly asking about video games. I just don't even ask. I just ask for like, I try to think of like, do you have Dungeons and Dragons? Do you have like Warhammer? Because if they have that kind of stuff, they'll have a bunch of other nerdy stuff. Do you have Pokemon? No. Do you have the video games? No. Well, you might have some stuff. I'm not too sure. You always cringe when we go to yard sales and a dude swings up and asks for those two and then like saunters off. Yeah, Kurt said that was like constant when he was at the yard sales. Just people pull up, yell out their car door, "You got video games," and then they're just gone. It's like, yeah, man, I know, like prices and economy's rough, but the aggression, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it myself. And it's not like mean aggression. It's just like, I don't know. I guess I'm not that vicious enough as a reseller. Happened near my parents. Yeah, there was someone that briefly was on. It's like the only time they mentioned on a live here. They said that they like do like Lego stuff and video games, and they said that they like go to sales like 3 to 4 hours early. Because I mentioned something like this before. I was like, "Oh, people go there super early." He's like, "Oh, that's probably me," because that's all he does. I said, "Well, yeah, you got all of Illinois then. Go for it." I mean, it's probably cringe when I ask for like D&D and Warhammer as well, but like I feel like that would be slightly less asked for. I have to think of like what to ask for, and then know that that will like leak into other categories. Like when someone says like they have D&D stuff, they also probably have dice and miniatures, other things we would like. Probably cards. But also most people into D&D, that's like the 80s. So like that would be people around their like, I don't know, 40s or 50s. And they're usually not the ones doing yard sales. It's going to be like people that are like usually 60 plus. Not always, but uh-oh. Got a message. I'm scared. I have to finish this listing before I check out the message. Is it going to be one of those days where it's all live notifications and messages and no sales and just constant stuff? Oh, this lady was on the President's Council for Fitness in Bush Jr. years. Well, it's not selling for that much. I remember when you were doing the online auctions and you accidentally bought a 10-foot ceremonial spear. Yeah, I don't know if we still have that. If we have it, it's in my parents' garage. You can't cancel at that auction. You can't cancel because they will. Yeah, you'll get. Yeah, you can't cancel. They'll charge you to ship it to you, and then like, cool, you lose more money. And because it's so big, you're gonna be like screwed over. They're gonna charge you another like a spear that size and that distance would have cost like $100 to ship. We would have been burned. But yeah, I think it's at my parents' garage right now. They have a defensive spear right now. Things go bad. You look for teapots, dinner plates, and mugs. Yeah, I used to do mugs. Annetta can definitely do like plates and stuff like that. It's just not my strength. Also, the storage in my storage unit is pretty tight right now, so I don't want to like break glass or anything. Yeah, when the zombies attack. Dude, we got the Super El Nino. It's rough, man. Climate's gonna take us out, if not zombies. In your defense, the pictures made it look like 3 feet. But that's because he just takes, like, I don't know, pictures and, like, resizes them down. I remember you got the MCM stuff, which we did sell a lot of it, the green stuff. But when I saw, like, the auction when I was picking up, I don't think you went to pick up that stuff. I was like, oh, Annetta hates me right now. This is a lot to glassware to deal with. But you got it for, like, $10 or something. Plus the fee for the auction, like, $5. So for $15, we got, like, 70 pieces or 50 pieces of glassware. Just my mental state at the point was like, oh no, I don't want to break this. You hate packing that kind of stuff. We had too much bad luck. I don't think we've had that much bad luck for that green glassware. I think 0 things. It's like the cherished teddies, which come in their own styrofoam, their own box, like their own foam padding. A couple people said those had issues, but I think people just like rip it out with their hands real quick, and then like it drops on the ground and they like blame us. Or the post office at times. Yeah, they throw this stuff pretty ridiculous sometimes. You just sold some Pyrex mixing bowls. You don't buy Pyrex anymore unless it's something rare. The plates almost all broke. What plates? I know we sold some like collector ones. I thought we did pretty good luck with that. The last 2 things that like potentially broke was like, it's like a weird board game piece, and then the other thing was like some miniatures where I think the person like ripped open the package. It did like there's like so much damage to it, and they're like, no, the post office didn't squish the package. And it's like, well, maybe you opened it aggressively. Alright, we got Watch While You Ride Hawaii Maui Video Cycle Exercise Program. Right here. I mean, if I had infinite storage space, I would list anything. It's just, it's definitely a problem right now. Like, I still think I can, like, fit, like, 4,000 more things, but, like, it spits packed. Video cycle, adjusting. Let's see if I'm looking up the right thing. Oh, there's one. $12, but that's a different one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, here it is. Oh, cool. $5. What did they title that one? Okay. I just didn't put Watch While You Ride. I had a buddy that traveled to Hawaii. Well, he travels to a lot of places. And I was like, oh, I wanted to go there at some point. And then he's like, it wasn't that special. He's like, I took the trip, so you don't have to. It was like too much money for what it was worth. Alright. It's a weird one, because there's only one I saw for like $5. Maybe I can list it for a little bit more. See what happens. The ones you got from the Goodwill in Westmont, you think? Like 6 big plates, all broken? I just don't remember that. So that's on me. Okay, someone message. Oh, hi? What did you use for category for this item? Huh. Oh, this was a weird VHS tape. Oh, no, cassettes. Not actually related to what we grabbed. What category did I use? Oh, this is like... someone's asking me for help for their listing, which is kind of like an awkward thing because they're gonna like underprice me, so it's like it's just an awkward thing. Tell me how to list this item so I can undercut you. It's awkward. But they can just look. I put it under cassettes. Maybe he lied about Hawaii so I don't experience something nice. No, he liked every other place. That was Mr. Butler. He likes a lot of other places. He did not like Hawaii. Ignore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ignore. I literally can't ignore these people. No, I can ignore them. Or are you just saying like I have a compulsion to not ignore? She tells me all the time. Well, this is like a question that's like you can just click on my item and go to like it's right there. It's category. It's like the answer's right there. You're already blocking. You don't have to block. It's just like they're gonna list the item no matter what. We'll run out of blocks at some point. You have a David Lynch tape listed for 192. Hope it sells soon. So we grabbed a bunch of free stuff from someone a couple days ago, but it's like a far drive. It's like where the VHS came. So they did us like a big favor with all the free stuff, but they happened to give me some stuff yesterday, and I was already on my way home, and I wasn't planning going back to the city just because it's like a long drive. It's like 3 hours back and forth. I didn't want to waste more gas and got a bunch more stuff, but then they wanted some stuff back, and I was like, oh. Such an awkward situation. They said that they were gonna like print a shipping label for me to send back, but I don't know. I feel like there's like a weird like code of ethics that gets like crossed with that. I'm still salty about it. I have to like look up what they were. Like maybe they were like worried it was like too much value. They kind of like generically said that like, oh, the person didn't want to get rid of it, but like I thought they were just little like cake toppers or something. They looked pretty cool, like these old little decorations that were like part of crafts and stuff, but I set them aside. I'm gonna get it back, but I could never imagine giving someone something and then like hours later be like, oh well, I actually want that thing. What is this? Cycle Vision Tours. A bunch of like little tape on my fingers. It's annoying. Yeah, it's awkward. Yeah, I know it is an awkward thing because they were like nice and gave us like a bunch of free stuff. So it's like it's really not like a big deal at the end of the day to ship back one thing. Like I actually don't care. It's just like one thing. It's really not a big deal. I just forgot what bag I put them in. So or else I would like look it up right now. I don't know how to look them up. Well, it's also extra weird because like I looked at it. Like everything I was looking at, I had to ask for permission, and I got no's on like a lot of stuff when I was there picking up stuff. And then I looked at those like little decoration things in my head. I was like, "Oh, those are cool," but I had been told no enough in that particular area of the house. So I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna ask." And then later on, I was like moving bags of stuff to the car, and then I came back and then I saw that they had put the things I was looking at in my bag. Like it was clearly in my bag. I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh, thank you. Those are cool." I was gonna ask, and I was like, "Okay, thank you." And they're like, "Oh yeah, you can just have them." Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's definitely like it's like a weird situation. I don't want to. I don't want to get like bad luck or bad karma. That's like something where like I don't want to get greedy. I don't want to get bad luck. It's really not a big deal. I think what will be annoying is if I look up like the items and they're like not worth that much. So I'm hoping that they actually are worth something. So then like at least there is some meaning to the panic of wanting the stuff back. I guess if that makes sense. Oh, we got another Richard Simmons Sweating to the Oldies, Volume 2. Oh, we got the workout stuff. Sweating to the Oldies too. Someone comes into the stream late and they're like, "Why is he typing in sweating to the oldies?" Alright. Brand new is fine. Pre-owned, yeah, it's nothing special. Nice. Alright. Can't spell this right. Keeps correcting me. Because sweatin' is not like it needs a G at the end of the word, so the autocorrect keeps fighting me. It's bothering me. Oh, in this place where we got a bunch of free stuff, they told me that they had a bunch of puzzles and board games, which I got, and they didn't care about board games. But then I found like a whole cabinet of like another 50 or 60 like vintage board games. But then they weren't willing to give them to me because they're like, "Oh, well, I have to check them." So they were like checking some of them and giving me like, I think all of them that they were checking. But then they just got bored and stopped. So I was like, I didn't push it any further. But I was like, oh. There was nothing like too crazy in them too. It was just cool stuff. Probably like $5, $10, $15 things, but it was a weird situation. You watched a show called VCR Party Live, and it's hard to describe it. Basically, they show clips from tapes they've collected on the Found Footage Festival YouTube channel. Oh, the live? Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds pretty cool. I have to watch less random stuff and focus more on like organizing and the eBay. need to like clean this whole room to the best of my ability and then get stuff up from the car up here. I got some interesting puzzles from the person, but it was like in a really nasty garage. Oh, it was nasty. A lot of the puzzles I had to leave behind because it could have been like mildew or mold and lots of buggies and creepy crawlies. Ugh. But I did grab a bunch of cool ones. But I have to like clean and inspect those outside before I bring it in here. The Richard Simmons reminded you of the show. They have his outtakes that are pretty funny. Yeah. Well, it seems like only the sealed ones for like $10 is what people want for the VHS. Maybe he has some real ones. Did you ever collect Pokemon cards? I don't think I remember you liking or collecting them, but I don't know if you ever had some. I don't know many people at like the age of 40 plus that like had Pokemon cards. It's like a kind of super rare. Like I'm like probably the maximum age. Like it came out when I was growing up with it. Like yeah, you had Yu-Gi-Oh. I had some Yu-Gi-Oh too, but then I had like multiple. I had like one deck that I was foiling out for the first few years of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I had to spend like years of like birthday, Christmas, chores. I foiled out the whole thing, and on the last day of 8th grade, they were afraid that 8th graders would do pranks, so they would take all of their backpacks and put them in the principal's office, like out of touch from everyone. I always brought my deck, and I battled someone on the bus on the way there. So all of our backpacks got taken. I had my deck in there. I go to get my backpack at the end of the day, and my deck case was there, but all the cards were missing. Obviously, it was going to be the kid that I battled every day. He knew where I had it, and they let people in. And then I tried to get my mom to go in to like get them to pay for my cards, and they like trying to explain like a collectible as a kid to an adult. They're like, "Oh yeah, we'll buy it." They're like, "How much is it?" Like $2, and I'm like, "No, I did the math. It's like $574." And they're like, yeah, no, that's not happening." I was so pissed. I was raging in my head. Oh yeah, I was so mad. So then I basically quit. That I was like, it like took me years to like save up that amount of money as like a kid with no potential of getting a job because I was too young and stuff. Oh, I'm still angry about it. I can go to my yearbook and I can find the kid that I know that stole my Yu-Gi-Oh! I should reach out on Facebook and be like, "Dude, you stole my Yu-Gi-Oh! 25 years ago in 2 months. You owe me, man." Oh, it was also annoying that like the people in the office were like, "We didn't let anyone in here." It's like, you're lying. My whole deck is missing. So as a kid, I'm like extra mad. I'm like, that's literally impossible. One, other kids have picked up their backpack at this point. Two, my stuff's missing. All right, we got Julia Paris, Stephen Curtis Chapman, friends. Make sure. Right here. Is it Julia? It's not Julia. Wait. Is it Joella? Harris? Stephen Curtis Chapman Friends Majestic? Oh, Twilla. New. This one's not new. Slightly better than bulk. Like, slightly. There's like a cheapo one. It's kind of a cheap one. Oops. Oops. That's not. Didn't mean to click on that. Oh. My mom tried. She got them to like offer like it was like 10 or 15 bucks or something. I was so demoralized. I had too much like pride and ego to take it. I said I'd rather take nothing than be a butthurt. My mom helped me out with a different situation. There was like a weird situation where I was like parked, like there was like a green light, street light, and like a village hall truck was like it looked like they were at the light. It was a red light at the time. So I pull up behind them and I'm just like waiting for the lights, and out of nowhere they back up and they crunch the front of my car. And it got into this weird situation cuz they're like screaming and yelling at me. This is many years ago. And I'm just not saying anything. I'm thinking like you backed into me. And then like the cop came over, but they were friends, so they were sitting there talking for a long time. And then no ticket was ever issued. But then I still called, like the village said that they would pay. They did like a, like a verbal promise that they would pay. And then it took like 8 months from that point to get them to pay for the damage on my car. And it was because my mom kept calling the police office, like asking them why they didn't like tickets, and she was just like literally calling every day. So she definitely helped me with that. Oh, there's like a little coupon. I'll keep this separate. Maybe someone will buy this. A little coupon. Some paper ephemera. I'm still thinking back. I'm jumping subjects, but I'm still thinking you at the flea market. A lot of people asking for Pokemon. It is infesting everywhere. One of my brothers went to like a sports card show, so it's supposed to be like sports stuff. You can technically bring other stuff, and it was like 85% Pokemon, which isn't like sports. So we went to one that was like a Pokemon one nearby, so there was a lot of people. I was like, it's a lot of people into it right now. Like, we grew up on Pokemon, so we have like a good amount of cards and some sealed stuff, but Annetta mostly just collects and looks at them, and I have no intention to resell any of the stuff I have. Oh, did you ever play Magic the Gathering? Probably not. Probably just Yu-Gi-Oh! What's this by? The Parable Group. You've seen the clips of sweaty old dudes scalping all the stuff from Pokemon vending machines. Yeah, it's rough. There's definitely a look. Oh. It's always a crusty hat. Always some kind of crusty hat. Every single time. Okay, so Anetta, you can feel good about this one. So we do have the Pokemon machine at the Jewel, but there was one time that there was like two kids, I don't know, 10 or 12, and they went to the machine and they had stuff there. So they were like so excited. I was so happy for them because they were just like, they got 2 packs. They like walked over. They're like looking. No one's going to the machine. They're opening. And they're like, oh, I got this one. And then they're like, oh, there's still more packs. And they were just like going back and forth. I think one of them's like calling like their parents like, please, allowance, I need it. They have them here at Jewel. They were like super stoked. They almost ran into me. But I was like, okay, I can understand. But yeah, every other time it's been like out of stock. I was like, good for them. Good for them. But yeah, those machines are always just like, out of stock. That's just because like someone who works there probably knows when the vendors come in, so it's like, and then they probably tell their friends to like go to the vending machine. It's just like insider Pokemon vending machine information. That's like actually how it works. Jewel is a weird place for the machine. You know what? Not really, because as a kid, they used to, at the Jewel Osco, when it was Jewel Osco, on the Osco parts, they used to have a bunch of these acrylic stands, and it would have cards of all. They had Magic the, that's like almost where I got some of my first Magic the Gathering. They would have like the Indiana Jones. They would have all these different cards and sets all the time. I remember years I was buying cards from Osco. So like they did have a precedence for this. Just it wasn't a vending machine. But yeah, most of my Magic when I was like a kid came from Jewel Osco. I know it sounds weird, but they did do that. I don't know if they have Jewels in Canada. It's just a grocery store. One of the bigger ones. I don't know if they have them outside of Illinois. This one is... Oh, this is another workout one, but like someone copied it. It's low impact aerobics, upper body, beautiful super stomach. Yeah. We're just talking about a grocery store. Yeah, we shopped at Dominic's too. Jazzercise, Judy Shepard Missett's Jazzercise, #1 fitness program in the world. Here you go, this one. Is this just the... Let me type it in. It could be this one. Wait. Judy Shepard Missett's. Do I just have like a weird cover? image search it. Oh, look at this person. Fuzzy picture. Let's see. Solds. Yeah, I'll see if I have like a different one. This might just be like a case inside of a case. Oh, here's like an older one. Oh, whoa. There we go. But they sold, there we go, we found it. But they sold 3 of them for 20. But that means, I feel like I can ask for more because there's just not any of this particular one. I feel like that person undersold those 3. I mean, they moved it fast, it's whatever. ETT. So it's Jazzercise. Do you know what we sold when we weren't filming? But it was one of the first. It was either like the second or third Yu-Gi-Oh set we happened across. Aneta found it. It was a foil poster, like the retail posters at like a card shop, where it's like, you know, oh, this Yu-Gi-Oh card set's coming out. They do an art of like a card from the set, and on the bottom it'll say like the dates when it's released and more information about it. We sold a couple of those posters for like a couple $100. She got like 3 of them. It was super cool. You're sitting in the grass with Roger, Mr. Roger. That's awesome. Kitties are not hanging out with me today. Sometimes they'll chill on the windowsill right here. $7:00? That's crazy. That is crazy. I've been listening for like an hour and a half, a little bit more. Oh, we got a sealed one, but it looks janky coming up. You shop at the real Canadian Superstore? Is that what it's called? How's your grocery prices been the past like 2 to 5 years? Ours are kind of like nuts here. We have to like tighten our belt. I just didn't know how like Canada's grocery prices have been. And then we also live near a place called Aldi, which happens to have like really cheap prices. So we're lucky we have like an Aldi nearby, but not everyone in America has an Aldi. But they don't have that much stuff, though. It's not like a big grocery store, but they have a lot of stuff I like. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I should... I'll upmark this one, because I feel like I'll be the only one that has it listed. We'll see what happens. It's going to instantly sell, and... yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. The prices have risen, but not as much as us. Gotcha. I'm not that picky, so I'll just eat whatever's like cheap. I literally just like look at prices rather than like what looks tasty. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, plenty left. A Shirley Temple Kid in Africa. Pardon my pups. Shirley Temple sealed one. There you go. Kids. Classics. Kid in Africa. Pardon my pups. What a title. Shirley Temple. This one is sealed, so... wait, where's the... what? 0? Huh. Oh, because I didn't like the way I searched it up. Well, there's a new one. 959. That's... person put it new, but it's not in the seal. So just one at $10 so far. Let's see, sold. Oh, just the one. This is like a weird search result. Not that much came up, and then like it's only showing me one sold. Normally eBay shows you like extra random stuff. It would like show me like a random miniature, unrelated. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. I see some cheaper sealed ones here. I think I'm halfway done with the VHS tapes that we got. Kinda, maybe. We are so cooked. Yeah. We pay more for gas. They've been like suppressing it with like the reserves, so it's running low. If I have to walk to the storage unit and to the post office, I technically can. Storage unit walk would be rough. Most of it would only be rough, not for like lengthwise, but because there's not like good walkways here. Strap on my GoPro. Do the video from here to the storage unit, grab all the items, come back, pack them, and go to the post office. You'd watch that. I like doing dumb stuff like that, but I would have to get permission from Aneta. I don't think she wants me crossing the road, and I don't either. I guess because I have to like cross roads. You know, like there's like actual no walkway in certain points. I did like the math in my head. I think it would take me like because I know how fast I can walk, especially if I'm like got a little bit of adrenaline and I know there's like a goal to it and there's like an end. The whole thing would probably take like hour to the storage unit. I think Aneta called BS on that, but I do think I can get there in an hour. It would take me about, depending on how many items sold, it usually takes me like an hour. If 20 items sold like today, that takes me a long time. That would take me like an hour and a half to pull. Hour back, so we're now at like 3 hours and 20 minutes. An hour to pack. 4:20, and then like the post office. Post office is relatively closer because like there's a lot of lights, but it's a short distance with a lot of lights that are annoying. It actually might be slightly easier to walk to the post office. Well, it'd still be more time, but that would be like another 30 minutes. So that would be like a 5-hour video. And I think I'll be pretty like spot on with these estimates. It'll be like a 5-hour video. You like to do something like that, but you want a camera that can sort of hide. Yeah, I would have to be careful too, because like then I'm recording like you can record in public, but I don't know. There could be issues with that. You call the city. You live in the city with no sidewalks. Yeah, that's how a lot of like cities are designed around here. It's kind of sad. It's like by design on purpose, so that we have to rely on driving. It kind of sucks. But yeah, it would be a cool video. Maybe one day. I would definitely have to like edit it down. Or I would have to bring like a list of a lot of topics to talk about random stuff to myself for hours as I'm walking. Yeah, most of it is not walkable at all. Vancouver is somewhere between the USA and a European city. I gotcha, I can picture it. Europe is like super walkable. I mean, we technically like there's like many reasons why we do eBay, but right now we like don't use that much gas to the storage unit and to the post office. So with like certain like with gas being more expensive, we aren't hit as much. You miss living in Chicago? I couldn't imagine how we would be able to do the eBay setup that we have right now in Chicago. Like, or at least for storage. I couldn't imagine storage. Lugging up stuff up like multiple flights. It would be doable, but it'd be rough. Hello? I think Aneta's going to feed you today because I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm sorry. She's gonna feed you. Lotus is begging me for food right now. She's just staring at me. Stare down. Oh, you're gonna go downtown on your longboard. There's the World Cup game tomorrow. You want to see how crazy it is? I remember they like blocked off stuff in like New York. You couldn't even get close. Or was that the basketball game? Oh, no, I can't remember which one. Like people couldn't even get close. I think it was the basketball game. Never mind. I was thinking of the wrong thing. Wasted $729 million on a couple soccer games. Yeah, I'm not a... I know a lot of people like sports and stuff. I'm not a fan, and I feel like it got some... Sports is just like... It feels like it's just mostly gambling at this point. They have like a quadrillion gambling apps. Everyone gets paid a quadrillion dollars every... I don't know. It's all like super expensive. I couldn't imagine being like a sports fan and then getting like priced out of something that like shouldn't be that expensive. I don't know. I don't really talk to sports fans other than my dad likes sports, but like yeah, my dad doesn't like the prices being high. It bothers him, but he's like the only person I can ask about sports stuff to see like where the people lie on that. It's all gambling and completely out in the open now. Yeah. Oh, we would have an elevator in the building in Chicago. The elevator person would know me. As I'm carrying up like piles of books and VHS. Alright. I don't know, a lot of people like sports still. Like a lot. We got MGM musicals, On the Town, VHS tape. And like sports cards, I think are like, I don't know, I feel like maybe Pokemon cards finally outpaced sports cards, but they were like super expensive too. MGM musicals. Maybe not too much, because I think she puked earlier. Just don't know which kitty did it. Okay, this one's nothing too special. Pretty nice out today. It's pretty nice weather-wise. We've been having some crazy storms here. I don't know if it's just I haven't looked to see like if it was just in Illinois or in other places in America. I don't know if you guys got hit with some storms, but they like knocked out our power. Like a couple days ago, I was like about to start listing. I like sat down about to take pictures and everything just shut off, which is not normal for us. I was like, oh, it's painful. And then the stuff was flickering yesterday as well. Our internet's been slow. You were watching the radar last night because your family is over there? Oh, there was a tornado? Oh, I got you. I don't think I could pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. I'm dyslexic too, so that's like extra rough on my eyes. Saskatchewan. There you go. Pretty close. Thanks for making me feel better. I feel like my eyesight's been getting worse, so it's been harder for me to read. I keep misclicking. Keep hitting like the auction button, which I don't mean to hit. Alright. Got this one done. Have to count because I have only so many I can fit into each box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I still have some more. This one's hilarious. Oh, it's not sealed. It's like someone already ripped it, so I'm gonna finish off the seal because I don't want someone to think it's like new. Dancing Grannies for beginners. Was it just a pot? No, it's not all workout stuff. No, it's not. Let's see. Dancing Grannies. Buyer group. Adjusted. Just like base price. Yeah, like a bulk price. It was like Meyer Group. What was it? I don't know if Anetta's still listening in the other room, but we should get pizza tonight. The cheap pizza that you saw earlier. I woke up earlier today, so I'm ahead of the curve. First little buggy I found. Super annoying. It's not that kind of mature fitness. It's not. Oh, the eyeball emoji, man, you got me. Oh, I got the giggles. Chili sounds good too. Super random that you mentioned chili because it's not really related because it's but we reuse boxes and there's a gas station that gives us boxes for free. I have a good rapport with them. I go often. I get like Dr. Peppers and other snacks from them. They happened to give me a box that had like it said like chili lime sauce on the outer package, but it looked like one of those packages that were like, you know, flammable or like liquid and stuff like that. So when I was dropping off a package today, the postman almost didn't want to send that one. I'm like, no, it was just chili packs. It's not like anything dangerous. It was like dry little chili powder packs. He's like looking at it. He's like, because they like made it like a little bit more stricter in the post office, I guess, on their back end, where like normally they would scan a package, put it on their scale, their like outdated 30-year-old scale that takes forever to load, which confirms the weight, and then they put it in the back, and then it's on a receipt for me. But now they have an extra button to click where they have to click that the packaging being used matches with like the item, and that's essentially so people don't use like, I don't know, like something that says like gasoline on the like the package and then I put a VHS tape in it. That we can't do. I mean, I always knew that was an issue, so he was thinking it was like one of those packages. It looked like weird, but I had to explain it. And then he gave me an issue with like another card thing too, where eBay allows you to send cards in an envelope. So I do cards weigh less than an ounce. So like they go through like a machine, like a slot, and it just can't be like too bulky. But this is normal. I do this. I've done at least 1,000 cards, and these I was sold those board game promos today. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre ones. They're even like thinner than Magic and Pokemon cards. So they're like the thinnest cards I've shipped, and they're smaller size. I put them in a penny sleeve and a top loader like normal. He's like, "Oh, this one might not fit today." I'm like, dude, those are literally the smallest cards I've ever sent. They'll be fine. I don't know why he was giving me trouble today. He's like, I'll send it through, but I don't know. I'm like, well, I know. I weighed it. They're literally half the size of like a Magic card that I shipped 2 days ago, and you also let that one go through. People are battling me today. I'm just like, I just want to ship out my packages. I don't want to fight anyone. I'm lucky normally though with the people at my post office. Like it's pretty top tier. There's been different post offices here where we like lived in different spots, so we had to drop offs at different places, and those would be like a pain. Someone once said on Reddit, I read the comments where they said American post offices, the more you give them the business, the more rude that they are to you, which is technically true. Because if you walk in with like 50 packages, you're basically getting like size and looks. I mean, it depends on which post office. Every person doing the job is different. But if you walk into like a card store and you go buy like, I want to buy 50 booster boxes of whatever Magic or Pokemon, they'd be like, ooh, big eyes. They'd be like, oh yeah, I'll take the business. Uh-oh, you got someone fired from the postal outlet near you? Well, I'm sure your guys' post office works like different. Maybe not in like a crazy big way, but we got Doc Hollywood. Because they also changed your guys' stuff that you guys were talking about. The Roosevelt one didn't bother me that much. I don't like the one near us. Like because we have 3 options. You know which one I'm talking about. Doc Hollywood right here. I mean, we're lucky in general for the people near us. I'm going to be sad when the one person retires. They've been there for over 20 years. Oh, they said that they were going to give me their name tag. Super cool. I'm actually super excited for that. That'll be like a cool little tchotchke. I'm not going to sell that one. I'm actually going to keep it. Oh, they were really mean at that one? Yeah. Another message? Lots of messages today. Let's see. It's for VHS. This is one of the days where it's just like live notifications and messages and no sales. Problems or pages missing. Hi, carefully read the description for the listing. Does this tape have any tracking problems? Tracking problems? What is tracking problems? Oops, come on. I'm assuming tracking problems, VHS. Oh, so just like plane issues? Oh, blocked? Really? I was just going to answer, honestly. I was just going to say I haven't tested it because we don't have cords for the VCR, and I was going to say that the pages were good because all the pages were good. Oh, they actually have bad feedback. No, you're right. No. She was right on the banhammer. This person has 2 feedback, and someone did attempted scam. Avoid at all costs. Do not sell this person, or you will regret it. eBay won't allow me to leave negative because they were a buyer. Yeah, because you can't send, or at least in America, can't send buyers thing. Okay. Oh yeah, the banhammer. Jason says, how's it going today? And then she has mod rights and she just bans Jason's banned. She asked what was in your packages. Sounds... Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't see that. He said that. You can have a Canadian Post franchise? Interesting. The last owner was a lady who continuously asked me what's in the package. You got fed up with it. How hard of a job is that to get? That sounds like a really cool franchise thing. I mean, I technically like the post office, like the concept. You're like chit-chatting with people, you're dealing with logistics. It's like high customer service, but you also have to have a thick skin because like you're gonna have people mad at you. It would feel like working at like when I worked at like the restaurant, but with like not dealing with food would be an upside. Oh, she wanted to know everything in the package for like domestic shipments, like a border patrol or something. Another message? I'm not joking. This is actually another message. Let me see. Oh. They want to buy just one piece. Don't block yet, because if they sometimes people will actually sometimes people will actually do a good price. Do I have that one? Let me see if I even have that piece. Possibly. Interested in pain. I would have to delist this and retake pictures. Wait, the guy that owns the post office also sells Pokemon cards and merch? Really? Hold that. Jason's instigating. Oh, a good friend? But is he the one that like owns the franchise? We got some Pokemon cards stolen from us from the post office. We don't know at what point it got, but we got the we got like the money back for it. We put in like a claim. I don't know if everyone got disconnected. It showed that it was like disconnected for a second. So I don't know if everyone's still here. I can't get this VHS tape out. Oh, okay, there we go. It was really in there. Oh, it's a Blockbuster one. Oh, you'll record it? I mean, that's like... That's really smart if they're able to sell like merch and Pokemon stuff like inside of a post office. Like, that's a good idea. Our post office needs to like... They've been ignoring like the stamp collectors for like so long. They really need to make some like cool stamps. They need to listen to the stamp collectors. I'm not a stamp person, but I can tell that they've been ignored for a while. Anytime I bring it up to like someone that's worked at the post office, they'll agree. They should have like booster packs of like stamps. They should make like collectible ones. They should kind of go like lean into it to get more money, because they're always complaining about not having enough money, and they have the space in the post offices here. A lot of empty, wasted space. Selling more random impulse purchases. All they kind of have is like really janky boxes and tape and stuff. So if someone walks in with like an item, they can pay $30 to buy like overpriced tape and boxes. But that's about it. He runs an outlet for the Canada Post, which is your national postal service like USPS. Yeah, that's super cool. That's super smart. To like sell all that extra stuff. Let's see this person's. Oh yeah, I'm aware. Yeah. No, I know they're not gonna make stamps. I'm talking about like if I had full control, all the power, and to raise money for the post office, that's what I would do. That's why stamp collectors only care about like the old stuff. I'm not talking about reality. This is not going to happen. They're not going to listen to me. I'm talking about like theory crafting, imaginary land. But if Canada allows you to do a franchise, then you can also sell like Pokemon and stuff. Seems like a way to get a job and move there. To me, sounds awesome. Honestly, that would be super cool. Wonder how much it costs to franchise one. You want Sal's Pizza? Oh, Sal's Pizza. Can you let me know when they close? They're expensive, but we haven't spent much of our June budget on food yet. That's so cool. Do the thrift shop combo post office. That's super cool. You got me like brainstorming. $11:30. Okay, we have plenty of time. We can get Sal's. Sal's is just like a more expensive pizza near us. It's like a local place. It's just so good though. They make like really good pizza. Earlier she saw some like Little Caesars, some like cheap pizza, which is still pretty good too, at least for me. But Sal's is a good name for a pizza. We also had Sal's like near my parents' place, but they're not related. That place also had good food too. It was like bar food. They had like good cheese fries. They had decent pizza too. Oh, I got one of their little. They had like a promotional magnet. They're like, oh, just ask for some so I can list one later on eBay. I always love selling like cool stuff, like random things where it's like, oh, I got to save like $5 on pizza one day because I picked up a magnet and sold it, and someone eventually bought it. Oh, we got a sealed An Affair to Remember. Cary Grant, Deborah Kerr. No idea. From the Target sticker. Yeah, we can get Sal's and then maybe play some Enshrouded or something later. I'm making good time today. It's going fast. It's been fun chit-chatting with Jason and stuff. Alright, Studio Classic. Raquel was in here. Not Raquel. Why can't I think of his username? He was in here earlier too. Alright, and Affair. Other people have stopped by, they just haven't talked. See the numbers go up. Remember HST. $10, $3, 15, 20. I think we have new neighbors across the way. There's like new people I haven't seen before. Alright, Studio Classic and Affair to Remember HS. Yeah, I know it's pricey, but like, is it more pricey than? I feel like it feels like almost like that's the price of like getting pizza these days. I don't know, we haven't really checked other stuff recently. Other than like cheap stuff like Domino's and Little Caesars and, you know, stuff like that. It's like even frozen pizzas are expensive in the grocery stores. Plus they still have their coupon where they give like 6 little cans of pop, which is like, it's okay. It's better than nothing. It makes it slightly less obnoxious. It makes me think all pizza places should just kind of give you like pop with their pizza price. Maybe just bake it into the price and, you know, trick people into thinking they're getting a deal. The pizza you eat is $8.94 for 2 slices and a pop. Yeah, we're gonna get like a big thing, and we're gonna be monsters and eat it over the course of today and tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Is that Lotus? But yeah, ours is gonna be what, like $40? Yeah, it's brutal. But we could find slightly cheaper pizza from other places. Oh, it's Mindy. If it was Lotus, I was gonna be nervous. It feels like she just woke up and didn't even realize we're here. She's doing her like cry, like, where is everyone? I just woke up. Oh, the Costco slices? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes like I just don't like. I like the Costco pizza, and then sometimes I don't. It is very cheap. It's $2 for a Costco slice. Your Costco's pizza tastes like a soggy cardboard box. Yeah, for me it depends on like my mood. I mean, I'm never sad because it is like good for its price. But I can see it being described like that. Sometimes for me, I'm like, yeah, this is like, I don't know if I would call it soggy. It is pretty greasy though. Maybe they just have a different recipe there in Canada. I just saw 2 more messages, but it was from the same person. Oh, Lotus is snuggled up in your lap? Okay. Mindy! 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 You guys were sharing the gaming chair. He gave it up. Alright, got that one listed. Now we got... You know what? I might put these together. We'll see them individually. I don't mind doing 3 together. It's like a bunch of bowl stuff. Speaking of sports. Michael Jordan stuff. Even though I don't like sports too much, I do have some autograph stuff with like me as a kid and my older brother with Michael Jordan stuff. These up really quickly. What are they called? It's so hard. The font is off on these. NBA Championship Series on for gettable. Oh, Bulls. I get it. It's a pun. The puns today. It's like the tank person. This one has a couple different prices. Okay. 6 to 7 to 10. Then we have Championship Series. Let's see if we can just do this. Chicago Bulls 96 to 97. The championship season. Long title. And it came up. I was like surprised it came up. I didn't think it would. 8 box, 17, 7. Is this my listing? It's like, no, there's a slightly darker. Kind of like how I would have done it back in the day. Brand new. Yeah, brand new would have been cool for these. Sad. And then the last one is 1995. Click. Can't even click. Unstoppables. Oh, another pun. Oh, that was new. Why couldn't these ones be new? Oh, I guess someone sold it for like $6. Maybe this was signed or something. I don't know what made that one special. Oh, it's not sold. I was thinking. I thought I was looking at it sold. I was like, why was there such a discrepancy? Yeah, I'll just put these three together. 15. There's a card. Oh, do you remember that one time I randomly got some sports cards? That's before I was doing the YouTube, but they sold for like decent money. Okay. See what the messages were. Ooh. This person said they would do $10 plus shipping for one board game piece or $40 plus shipping for everything. No, I know you have to leave soon. I'm surprised you stayed as long as you did. So I do appreciate it. It's been fun. I kind of want to take the 40 for everything. Let me see. So let's see if we did a 30% offer. So now if you sent a 30% offer on this, what would it be? Let's see the difference. So 40 instead of 60. Or 10 plus shipping for one item. Oh yeah, you have a good night. Let me know if you take your longboard and check out the game. It probably is gonna be crazy. It'll be super crowded. I'll be here next Friday. Let me see. Is 40 okay for... I think 40 is fine. Yeah, I'll take 40. It's just for Battlestar Galactica bits and pieces. It's not like the holy. It's not the whole thing. All right. All right. So 3 NBA championship series. Chicago Bulls. VHS tapes. My stopping point might be all of these tapes listed. I think I can do it. It would be a... Oh, there's so many more over there. That's different. I can't do all those ones. I almost thought I was going to get the whole bag done today. It's like only half the bag that I put near me. Looked behind me and saw more. Cool little combo. Has there been any I'm tripping over my words. Any other sales in other platforms? No, right? Sorry, no. No, it's okay. There we go. A chunky sale for some board game bits. I was on my brother's live earlier today, and he thinks we would do a good job with flipping a storage unit if we did it. But I told him that I was like, I want like a nerdy one, so it's hard to find nerdy ones. Who did this? This is by 20th Century Fox. There's no way to know what they are until you're opening the boxes. But he did say it would be a cool video. Which is true. The only part that I would be worried about would be two things. Like big furniture and stuff. It's just like really obnoxious big things. Like a big refrigerator or something like that. And furniture. And then... Oh, you're still taking notes? And then I guess cleanup. Cleanup, like, because we don't really have like a truck or anything. So like... The cleanup would be the rough part. Like, because you have to pay for garbage, right? Either that or we like go back and forth, but then that'd be expensive with gas going back and forth to throw out that much garbage. Yeah, you're talking about the meta. I found out yesterday from the Enshrouded YouTube page that you can actually make, with this new water update where we're in the new zone, their most recent update, you can actually build houses underwater if you want. And I was like, oh, I wish I knew beforehand. I wish I had more time. It was super cool. There's big dumpsters somewhere nearby and you just toss a few items in this one and that one. Yeah, that usually does get like some kind of attention. It's harder to do than you think. We used to do that stuff back in like Brandywine, and it did eventually get like the cops' attention. There's always like someone who's just being like a looky-loo and, wanting to report you. We're actually really lucky around here that people don't do that, and they kind of should, because like people are throwing mattresses in there when you're literally not supposed to. I'm not gonna snitch on anyone. It's one time and you leave. I mean, we could do that around here. Walk the plank. Do do do. Walk the plank. Do do do. Do you want to open up a dual board game shop and post office in Canada? That sounds super cool. He got me brainstorming. No. Really? Oh, that sounds fun. It's kind of wild that like even in Canada, he said he's at his little flea market and people are asking about Pokemon. Like it's just everywhere. Oh, you never show me your loot you got. Was it just the base Zapdos, like from the actual base set, like a couple of them? Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to what is this? Notification? Oh, they just paid. Oh, you can't get up. She's sleeping. Yeah, no. Let her sleep. She doing okay? Let's see that we got another Richard Simmons. I should have put them together. Let me see if there's more. Oh, the Rudolph one, Santa Claus stuff. Christmas. White Christmas. Richard Simmons going. Wait, no way. Oh, no. This is not what I thought it was. The King and I? Okay, I guess there's no more Richard Simmons. We got Richard Simmons Blast Off, your 20-minute energizing workout video. I should follow his little 20-minute workout and then post it on the channel. I can be very dramatic with it. Nothing special. Nothing special. Are you okay with like pre-packing stuff for... Oh, how did that sell for so cheap? I guess I didn't list them for that much. They did not use the coupon. Okay. That would have been sad. I might want to pack some stuff so our Sunday's not as crazy. Like later tonight. Maybe tomorrow? Is that okay? Like you can do it at your own pace. Pre-packing? Well, yeah. I can like pre-grab stuff, do like a smaller video so I can like break it up into chunks. Maybe pick up gas because it's actually like $3.90 right now, which is like the cheapest. Nah. Well, Monday, but like, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of sales for Monday. It's gonna be brutal. Or just eat Sal's Pizza, don't care. Just... It took a long time last time because you were watching TV show and lost track of time. No, I don't even blame you. I think it was, it's just like when it's a lot of stuff, it's a lot of stuff. I just have this feeling that a lot of like big bulky items are gonna sell. It's gonna be like a backpack, and it's gonna be some good sales, and it's gonna be like maybe one of the Potbelly signs we have. It's just gonna be like the worst. It's gonna be like the most cumbersome stuff that's gonna be selling. I just have the feeling. That's why I want to knock out a little bit. I'm just going off of pure instinct right now, or I'm just taking a guess. I don't know. I can feel the... Let's play it by ear. Okay. People moving? They might be moving across the way. I know, I got a lot of energy. Maybe that's what it is. I got the jelly beans. I'm just pre-planning. Oh, were you there when I was talking about the postman giving me issues with 2 things today? It was so obnoxious. Remember I called it 2? It was the one package where it was from the gas station. It had like chili powder packets or something, but it looked like a flammable one. It looked like it had like the danger signs and stuff, but like, so he was like, what's this one? And I was like, that's just like a food chili packets. Like it's not like liquid or anything. And then remember the cards, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre cards that were really thin, thinner than like Magic and Pokemon cards. Well, I'm not gonna say their name on the live, but it was actually the person that I said it was gonna be. The one person's on vacation for a month. They're gone for a month, so until July. They're not back till July. Then there's like a newer person being trained. Wasn't them. Then there's the other two. Well, they thought it was gonna be. They thought the envelope was gonna be too puffy to go through the like machine. And I was like, these are the smallest cards I've ever put in an envelope. Like they're the smallest weight, and they're this like it's not. It's gonna be fine. I don't know what that is. I can't tell. Whatever that emoji is, it doesn't come up on my screen. It comes off as like crisscross and like an A, as if like there was like an error. Whatever you just typed, I just got an error. Ooh, it's still good though. Alright, I thought this was the rare, I think I'm going to look it up too, but this is Overboard VHS, but I thought it was Going Overboard, which would have been, I thought, a rare one. Let me look up Going Overboard. Let's see. Going Overboard VHS tape. I guess it's not that rare. Never mind. If it was new, $15. Okay. That's just Adam Sandler's first movie. It's really bad. Like, there was one scene in the movie that's funny. Like, one. Alright, Overboard. There we go. Do you like this new format? I kind of like it. I feel like there's more visual. Can't remember what I normally do. I normally just do this. Let's see. I just normally just do this. It's just me. This is what I normally do. Overboard, that's the name. And there's like a Sharpie on the back. Alright. Yeah, I heard her. That's a good description of it. Alright. I gave a puzzle to one of the gas station employees today. For all the boxes they give us. They were looking at it and I was just like, oh, you want it? He's like, yeah, seems like a good date night thing with my wife. I was like, it's all yours. He's like, is it complete? I'm like, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so yeah, this box is going to be filled. But I thought I have to move a little bit. What? Where is it? Okay. It's malfunctioning. Alright, we got the Rodgers and Hammerstein collection, The King and I. Right here. You're still cringing from me being weird about the Sports Monopoly? Yeah, it's the same guy, so he was happy. I saw him looking at it, and I was like, you could just have it. It was that puzzle I was trying to do at your parents, where it was like, there was way too much like green and brown, and I was like, I won't be able to do this one. The King and I. I mean, we get so much stuff at this point, unless if it was like a Warhammer collection, he can have whatever. Ooh, this one might be decent. Brand new. Wait, what did they put in the title? Fox Video? Is this Fox Video? CBS Fox. It's not like exactly Fox Video. Someone has this for, why? $5 for new? Source. Let's buy it. Oh wait, was that a different cover? No. Let's see, solds. I guess it's not that much. I was just tricked by like the first one. Oh, I forgot I was there. Although he thought I would find like the other pieces to the Sports Monopoly, so I had to like re-explain and be more clear. I was like, I think he thought it was messy and that I would eventually recover the board because I was missing the board, and I said, no, I might run across it in the long future, but I got it because it was incomplete. I also owe the postman a basic Monopoly. They asked for one time, and I haven't found a basic one since. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? Oops, what? What just happened with my pictures? That was so annoying. I didn't mean to hit back. Oh, there we go. There's like a little booklet in here. I can't get it out. It keeps getting stuck. You'll cross these soon. No rush. Might only stream for a little bit more unless there's some other people pop in, but I'm still going to be listing after streaming. And then I'll be done as I'm picking up the pizza. Like, that will be my done point. But that will be like a little bit later if you can hold off. Spilled. That was annoying. Right. Everything's like dusty today. This is gonna go in the box that's out over there. Alright, got this one. The whole storage unit's gonna be VHS tapes. Did you think we would get more winners, or you had no idea? Winners mean like more than bulk price. Or it doesn't matter, because we got it for free. A notification, it's alive. Next one is Gold Crown Collector's Edition. Oh, Hallmark. Don't people like Hallmark stuff? Cupid and Kate. No, I know it's free, but were you expecting more? I feel like I was expecting a little bit more non-bulk ones. It's only been like 6 or 7. Gold Crown. 2 of which sold already. Gold Crown Collector's Edition, Cupid and Kate. I feel like they kept all the horror movie ones because they randomly mentioned they're like, oh, there was no horror ones, and then there was two that we had. Well, one kind of. It was more thriller, but we did have one horror one. So I was like, Where is this? Oh, I'm unsold. No wonder it wasn't coming up. 12. Oh, that's new. That's new. That's DVD. Wait, that's DVD. Oh, I didn't put. Let's get that in there. New. There we go. Oh, the person with the big boxes. Did they get good ones or just random? Were they just like packing up random? I'm always curious people's like rhyme and reason why they're doing something. You're fine with what's happening with what we have. Yeah, it's going at like a good pace. It's going at a good pace right now. When I was there the second time, it was like super cleared out, so there was actually like a whole nother like nook and cranny in the washer room, like the laundry room, where there must have been a bunch of books because there was like a bunch of shelves as well. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize it went around the corner. Like one corner I realized it went around. I didn't realize it went around both. Oh, there's so much good stuff I got denied at the end too. Oh, how sad. I just realized every tchotchke I asked for was a nope. Actually, every single one. Let's see. This is by Hallmark, I guess. Yeah, I just feel like the meta next time is just like to go the day before or day of and just kind of, hey, how's it going? What's up? just like, if there's no real like line or rules, it's like a nightmare for me, a Virgo. Just like the opposite of like time frames and stuff. It's just like, oh, this thing just kind of happened, and now it's this time, or this is up for grabs. This isn't. It seems made up. My like rules lawyer brain's like, what are the rules? Don't know them. Oops. Alright, probably the last one I'm going to... I know people still watch this after the fact, but... last one I'm probably going to list on stream. Let's do... this one? Let's see if this is... make sure it's clean. Miracle on 34th Street. Like a little gold casing, clamshell, classic movie. Let's see. Oops. De-dusting it right now. Give me a second. I remember they were dealing with like another place too. They were like dealing with multiple places at one time. Here we go. Miracle on 34th Street. Probably nothing crazy. Let's see. Yeah, they're probably busy with their like multiple places. Like they still had to deal with a lot of stuff when I was there. They were like throwing out stuff with like a big dumpster. But they were like texting people often. Oh yeah. I mean, it's nearby. They said that they do 4 places per month, which I find like a lot. I mean, a lot of stuff was cleared out from when we were there, but there were still like a decent amount of stuff. Like 20% still left. I think I learned 2 lessons. Number 1, have as much bags and like bag and car space as possible. Going the second time without as much space was a mistake. And then just go in as early as possible. Just like, hello, arrive. I'm here. Alright, so this is going to be my last one for the night. For streaming, unfortunately. So I appreciate everyone stopping by. Looks like someone unfortunately might have just joined in. So yeah, this one's done. I will be here next Friday. I'll try to change it up from VHS, but I still need to get them knocked out. We'll see. I'll try to change it up so it's not the same thing over and over again. Could be cassettes. Or maybe some nerd stuff. Maybe I'll see if I can pull out some miniatures. I'll pull out some miniatures. It's been a bit since I've done them. Alright, that is it. Peace out, everyone. Have a good weekend.